Attention passionate Dallas, COWBOYSFANS. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Dallas Cowboys' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Dallas Cowboys fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Dallas COWBOYSFANS. Let's get to the news. When you think about the Dallas Cowboys, what immediately comes to mind? A storied franchise with a rich history, legendary players, iconic moments, and a fan base that's arguably one of the most passionate in all of the NFL. But beyond the glory days of the 90s, the Cowboys have always been about resilience, strategic moves, and constant attempts to get back to that winning formula. And folks, this season might just be the most intriguing yet, especially with the recent developments that have NFL fans and analysts buzzing. Now, I know many of you are eagerly following every twist and turn, every trade rumor, every roster update, and every injury report. The Cowboys, as always, remain at the center of it all because they're not just a team trying to rebuild. They're a franchise that's aiming to reclaim its throne and add another Lombardi trophy to its storied collection. And right now, the biggest story isn't just about a new draft pick or a standout rookie, it's about a potential power shift within the NFC East, a division that's historically been fiercely competitive, but one that might see the Cowboys rising above the rest in the coming months. Recently, the Cowboys' front office has been busy behind the scenes, making strategic moves that could reshape their trajectory. There's been a lot of talk about trades, especially around the defensive line and the wide receiver core, positions that have been a concern for Dallas in recent seasons. The team has been working tirelessly to bolster their roster, and the rumors point to some significant trades that could strengthen their depth and talent. One of the most talked about rumors involves a potential trade for a high-profile defensive end, someone who could bring pressure and experience to the Cowboys' pass rush. This is crucial because, as we all know, a dominant pass rush is essential for a playoff run and ultimately a Super Bowl victory. But what makes this all even more exciting is how these moves fit into the bigger picture. The Cowboys are not just trying to patch up gaps, they're strategically positioning themselves to be a serious contender. The coaching staff, led by Mike McCarthy, has been emphasizing the importance of a balanced attack, a mix of a powerful running game and a versatile passing offense. Dak Prescott, returning from injury last season, is primed to lead an offense that's hungry for success. The offensive line has seen some adjustments, with new signings and draft picks aimed at providing better protection for Prescott and opening lanes for the running backs. And speaking of the running game, Tony Pollard has been turning heads in training camp. After his breakout season, expectations are sky-high for him to carry even more load this year. The coaching staff is keen on maximizing his explosiveness, and with the added offensive line help, the Cowboys are positioning themselves to be a ground-and-pound team that can control the clock and wear down opponents. Meanwhile, the receiving core, led by CeeDee Lamb, is looking sharper than ever. The chemistry between Prescott and Lamb has been evident in training sessions, and fans are eager to see that translate into game day success. Now, let's talk defense because it's arguably the key to unlocking a deep playoff run. The Cowboys' defense has been a mixed bag in recent years. They've shown flashes of brilliance, especially in pass rushing and creating turnovers, but consistency has been an issue. The recent trade rumors and draft picks suggest that Dallas is trying to fix that. They've added a couple of promising rookies to the secondary and are emphasizing disciplined, aggressive play. The defensive line, as I mentioned earlier, is being fortified with experienced players, and that could make a huge difference. The more pressure the front four can generate, the less time quarterbacks will have, and that's a recipe for success in the postseason. On the special teams front, Dallas has been working on improving their coverage units and field goal accuracy. Special teams can often be overlooked, but in tight games, they're game changers. The Cowboys have some young talents coming up, and the coaching staff is emphasizing discipline and execution to ensure every phase of the game is firing on all cylinders. Now, I want to step back a bit and reflect on the bigger picture here. The NFC East has always been a division of rivalries, passion, and unpredictability. The Eagles, Giants, and Washington Commanders are all gunning for the top spot, but right now, it feels like the Cowboys are making moves that could give them the edge they've been missing. The division title is within reach, and a strong season could set Dallas up for a deep playoff push. The NFC as a whole is competitive, with teams like San Francisco, Philadelphia, and Detroit looking formidable, but the Cowboys are not just participating, they're positioning themselves as serious contenders. Of course, it's not just about the roster moves, it's about the mindset. The Cowboys have a veteran core that knows what it takes to succeed, combined with young, hungry players eager to make their mark. The coaching staff's focus on discipline, execution, and adaptability has been evident during training camp. The players are motivated, and the fan base is more optimistic than it's been in years. There's a genuine feeling that this could be the season Dallas finally breaks through, gets over the hump, and makes a deep run into the playoffs, maybe even reaching the Super Bowl. But as always, there's a lot of unpredictability in the NFL. Injuries, unexpected performances, game day adjustments, all of these factors play a role in shaping the season. That's what makes football so exciting. For the Cowboys, every game is a new opportunity to prove themselves, to show that they're not just contenders on paper, but contenders when the lights are brightest. The team's leadership, both on and off the field, remains focused on winning, and that hunger is palpable. Now, let's not forget the history. The Dallas Cowboys are one of the most successful franchises in NFL history, with 5 Super Bowl titles and countless Hall of Fame players. They've built a legacy of excellence, and while the last few years have been a bit of a roller coaster, the core remains strong. Fans have endured ups and downs, but the hope for a return to glory is as alive as ever. The team's recent draft choices, strategic trades, and the development of young stars like Micah Parsons and C.D. Lamb give everyone reason to believe that this could finally be the year they put it all together. And speaking of Parsons, he's become a symbol of the Cowboys' potential. The linebacker's explosiveness, football IQ, and leadership qualities have made him one of the most feared defenders in the league. His ability to disrupt offenses and create turnovers is vital for Dallas's defensive identity. His development over the past couple of seasons has been extraordinary, and if he continues on this trajectory, he could be a Defensive Player of the Year candidate and a cornerstone for the team's success. Of course, nothing is guaranteed in the NFL. Injuries, coaching decisions, unforeseen circumstances, all of these can alter the course of a season, but the overall outlook for Dallas is promising. The team's recent moves indicate a clear intent to contend now, not just in the future. The blend of veteran leadership, young talent, and strategic acquisitions could be the perfect recipe for a team that's ready to make a statement. Looking ahead, the schedule is also in Dallas's favor. They've been studying their opponents, and the early part of the season presents some key matchups that could set the tone. The division games, as always, will be critical, and winning those will be crucial to securing a playoff spot. The NFC playoff picture is shaping up to be highly competitive, but if Dallas can stay healthy and execute their game plan, they have a real shot at making a deep postseason run. In the end, what all Cowboys fans are hoping for is a team that plays with heart, discipline, and a relentless drive to win. The organization has shown that they're serious about returning to the top, and the players are motivated. This season could be the one where everything clicks, where the pieces fall into place, and Dallas finally reclaims its place among NFL elite. The road to the Super Bowl is never easy, but with the talent, determination, and strategic moves they've made, the Cowboys are poised to make a statement. So my fellow Cowboys fans, keep that hope alive, stay engaged, and get ready for what promises to be an exciting season. The journey is just beginning, and the future looks bright. The NFL season is a marathon, not a sprint, but if this team stays healthy and focused, they could surprise us all. Remember, the Dallas Cowboys are more than just a team, they're a symbol of perseverance and excellence. And as always, I'll be here to bring you all the latest updates, analysis, and insights as the season unfolds. Stay tuned, support your team, and let's see if this is finally the year Dallas brings home another Super Bowl trophy. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Dallas Cowboys news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Dallas Cowboys fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on all these recent developments? Do you believe the team has what it takes to go all the way this season? Are you excited about the new trades, the draft picks, or the strategy? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cowboys. Remember, this channel is all about sharing our passion for this incredible team. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, insights, and deep dives into everything Dallas Cowboys. So stay tuned, stay passionate, and let's keep the Cowboys spirit alive.